Good afternoon. The program will begin in a few minutes. Kindly settle down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Autonomous Status Thanksgiving Ceremony and the CIT University ETEEAP Quarter of a Century Founding Anniversary Celebration. choice for the prayer and song, the Philippine National Anthem, and the institutional hymn. Please be seated for the university vision, mission, values, and objectives statements.
CIT University Vision. We envision to be a top Philippine university in 2025. Trusted education provider. Outcomes-based institution of research and learning. People-oriented organization. CIT University Mission. We gear for life. CIT commits to guide learners to become industry-preferred and life-ready professionals. Empower people for knowledge generation and creativity. Accelerate community development. Respond proactively to a fast-changing world. CIT University core values: culture of excellence, integrity, teamwork, universality. CIT University graduate attributes: values-driven, competent, innovative, technology proficient. CIT University key result areas: culture and people development, process development and technology management, client relationship, stewardship.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us now usher in our hosts for today's celebration. Engineer Roberto Base Jr. and Dr. Nona Suerte.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome everyone to the Autonomous Status Thanksgiving Ceremony and the CIT University ETEEAP Quarter of a Century Founding Anniversary Celebration.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Nona.
Good afternoon, Sir Bob.
Ladies and gentlemen, moments ago, the university celebrates in thanksgiving to the good Lord, our God Almighty, for the autonomous status renewal of the university. The most prestigious, most coveted status for quality education has status beyond branding.
Yes, Sir Bob. And we will continue the atmosphere of gratitude with this afternoon's program. We have so many reasons why we would thank the Almighty God and everyone in the university. The autonomous status confirming the 25-year auspicious delivery of CIT University ETEEAP to Filipinos residing in the different Philippine islands and those who are working abroad. Our enhanced services to an ever-increasing patronage, our academic performance, and our students' successes, and much more.
This is a gathering of the prime movers of this university. We have the members of the Academic Council, the members of the Administrative Council, with no less than our University President in attendance.
We welcome also, Sir Bob, our invited guests from government agencies that are ceaselessly collaborating with CIT University. They will be properly introduced in due time.
We have also our distinguished awardees and their escorts. They will be introduced at the proper juncture. We also have representatives of the media. I've learned that we have here today the CDN Digital and GMA Network to cover this joyful occasion. Of course, we have the CIT University lifelong learning exemplars. The greater majority are on campus attending the celebration, and the rest are present virtually as we live stream this celebration all over the world.
To formally welcome everyone, I will now call the Director of External Affairs, Dr. Larme Feliscuzo.
President, Vice Presidents, Deans, Directors, Exemplars, distinguished guests, administrators, esteemed faculty members, staff, students, alumni, and friends of Cebu Institute of Technology University, Konnichiwa. Annyeonghaseyo, bonjour, good afternoon. It is both a privilege and an honor to welcome you all to this momentous occasion, where we gathered to celebrate not just one, but two significant milestones: CIT University's autonomous status and the 25th anniversary of ETEEAP. After years of perseverance and dedication, CIT University has regained once again its autonomous status, a true testament to the unwavering spirit, hard work, and collective efforts of our entire community. This achievement, however, is not just a result of excellence, but also of the collaborative, resilient, and visionary people who make up CIT University. As we celebrate today, let us first and foremost give thanks to our Almighty. Let us also express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who played a vital role in this achievement: the administration, faculty, staff, students, alumni, and partners. Without your contributions, we wouldn't be standing here today, relishing this accomplishment together. As Harold Genin wisely said, excellence is a moving target. Achieving autonomy is not the end, but the beginning of a renewed journey. It presents a continuous challenge for all of us to strive for even greater heights. At CIT University, we are driven by our core values: culture of excellence, integrity, teamwork, and universality. These values compel us to innovate and equip our graduates with the skills they need to thrive on the global stage. They inspire us to make a meaningful impact, not just within our walls, but also in the world beyond. Our recent recognition in the World University for Ranking in Innovation, or WURI rankings, is evidence of our commitment to innovation and excellence. But we don't stop here. We continually aim to outdo ourselves, to repeat our good habits, excel in new ventures, attain new peaks, and uphold our standards of excellence. As we continue this celebration and look forward to the reflections on ETEEAP later in the program, let us pause to acknowledge and appreciate our shared success. Once again, welcome to this special event. Let us enjoy the rest of the day together. Let us look forward to an even brighter future of CIT University. Mabuhay!
Thank you, Dr. Feliz Cuso.
To recognize our invited guests, may I now call the CIT University ETEEAP Coordinator for Technical Programs, Engineer Susana A. Tan.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is both a privilege and an honor to have distinguished guests with us today as we celebrate the autonomous status of CIT University and the ETEEAP Quarter of a Century celebration and awarding of our ETEEAP Lifelong learning exemplars. Allow me to take this moment to formally acknowledge and introduce the esteemed guests present today in no particular order. Mrs. Socorro Dorina Salas, the Local Government Operations Officers of 6th Program Manager of the Department of Local Government, DILG. Ms. Jedaya Nipomoseno, Local Government Operations Officer 5 from the Department of Interior and Local Government. Thank you for gracing this occasion with your presence. Your support means a great deal to us and makes this event all the more meaningful. Please know that your attendance today signifies the value of recognizing talent, dedication, and hard work. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let us give our guests a warm round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Engineer Tan. As you mentioned a while ago, Ma'am Nona, the university is so thankful for the autonomous status renewal. The 25-year auspicious delivery of CIT University ETEEAP to Filipinos residing in the different Philippine islands and those working abroad. Our enhanced services to an ever-increasing student enrollees, our academic performances, and our student successes.
Yes, Sir Bob. And all these accomplishments would not have been possible if this university were not steered by a man of vision and courage.
I will be honored to call our leader to deliver a message that will long rekindle the sparks of inspiration in all of the university's stakeholders.
The outgoing president of the Philippine Association of Colleges and Universities and the current and first president of the Association of Private Colleges and Universities of Region 7, a change catalyst.
May I herald in the president of the Cebu Institute of Technology University, Engineer Bernard Nicolas Iscario Villamor.
Good afternoon to our partners from the ILG and other government officials, to our esteemed ambassadors and lifelong learning exemplars who will be recognized later. Good afternoon to our board of directors, to Vice President John Gregory Escario, the chair of the Administrative Council, and members, to Vice President Attorney Corazon Evangelista Valencia, Chair of the Academic Council, to the deans, chairs, faculty, academic administrators, and heads, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. As we gather here today, we reflect on a journey defined by our dedication to progress and transformative growth. Our institution's achievements are not merely milestones. They are a representation of our shared vision, one that consistently pushes the limits of what we can achieve. Our recent reaffirmation as an autonomous institution stands as a powerful symbol of this commitment. From the earliest days of earning the regulated status to the attainment of university status in 2010, our story has been one of purposeful advancement. Each step forward has been guided by a vision to elevate educational standards, to innovate our academic programs, and to forge strategic partnerships that redefine what's possible in the fields of engineering, technology, and design. We owe our success to the tireless dedication of both our academic and administrative units, whose collaborative efforts and unwavering commitment to excellence have made this achievement possible. The recognition of our autonomy once more in 2024 is not just an honor, it is a renewed mandate to lead with purpose, to champion for the highest good, to shape the future of education, and to uplift our community and the lives we touch. Simultaneously, we stand in celebration of a significant milestone for our expanded tertiary education equivalency and accreditation program, our ETEEAP, which marks 25 years of honoring experience as the best teacher. Since its inception in 1999, this program has opened doors for countless individuals to transform their practical knowledge into accredited academic achievements. Our journey with ETEEAP was not always smooth. In its early years, despite our unwavering dedication, the program faced significant challenges, producing only a handful of graduates each year. But the tide turned in 2026 when Dr. Alexander Franco Delantar took on the role of ETEEAP Director. Under his visionary leadership, CIT University's ETEEAP saw an incredible transformation, driven by strategic advertising efforts and an inclusive approach to reaching potential learners. Enrollments surged dramatically, marking a new era for the program, with Dubai starting and serving as a first step toward its international expansion. Today, CIT University's ETEEAP proudly serves professionals in 42, 43, 40, 44. I think the 44th was just this morning. 44 countries and territories, setting a global standard for alternative learning. This remarkable achievement would not have been possible without the unwavering dedication of Dr. Delantar. The coordinators, advisors, staff, everyone around working behind the scenes of the ETEEAP Center, such as the Academic Council and the Administrative Council. Their relentless efforts, passion for education, and belief in the power of lifelong learning have driven this program to new heights. We are deeply grateful for their contributions, which have made ETEEAP a leading force in recognizing experience as a pathway to academic excellence. These twin celebrations, our reaffirmed autonomous status, and the quarter century of ETEEAP, are not just acknowledgments of our past successes, they are a call to action. They urge us to continue building on our legacy with the same boldness, creativity, and resilience that have defined CIT University. As we look ahead to the future, we do so with a spirit of innovation and unshakable belief in the power of education to transform lives and shape communities. Let us continue to forge ahead, driven by the belief that our greatest achievements are yet to come. Together, we will keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible, living up to the maroon and gold that symbolize our unyielding commitment to excellence. All hail to CIT University. Good afternoon.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now sit back and relax as we watch an audiovisual presentation on the ultimate recognition for a performing university, the autonomous status.
CIT University's path to autonomy is a powerful statement to its relentless pursuits of excellence and innovation. In the early 2000s, CITU earned deregulated status from the Commission on Higher Education, a landmark achievement recognizing its self-governance capability. The recognition opened doors to monumental progress, including the conferment of the university status in 2010, following a rigorous assessment of its programs, research, and infrastructure. Over the years, CIT University has elevated its standing by expanding academic offerings, forming strategic industry and international partnerships, and strengthening research output. Noteworthy strides include the development of cutting-edge laboratories and pioneering programs designed to meet the demands of industries such as engineering, technology, and design. CITU's sustained excellence culminated in 2016 when CHED granted it autonomous status, a remarkable milestone that allowed the institution to enjoy maximum self-regulation. As an autonomous institution, CIT University capitalized on this freedom, innovating further in its academic offerings, deepening international collaborations, and exercising enhanced flexibility in decision-making. At the same time, upholding its commitment to educational excellence, research leadership, and community service. In 2024, CIT University again earned the prestigious honor of autonomous status as affirmed by CHED for 3 years from September 16, 2024 to September 15, 2027 under CHED Memorandum Order No. 7, Series of 2024. This latest recognition solidifies CITU's strength and competence as a higher education institution in the country.
At this point, we will now call the Vice President for Academic Affairs.
And if I may say, a voice of academic governance and a giant guidepost for the university's ever-widening academic pursuits. A 3-time national awardee in the field of legal and accountancy education, Attorney Corazon Evangelista Valencia.
The English writer John Ruskin wrote, "The highest reward for a man's toil is not what he gets for it, but what he becomes of it. Our distinguished awardees, guests, members of the CIT community headed by our President, Bernard Nicolas Escario Villamor. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today, there is so much we have to thank for. So much so, such that I think gratitude should not just be a value to be cherished, but something to be nurtured as an indivisible part of character. Gratitude must be a way of life. Last week, the President's memorandum acknowledged that we celebrate in gratitude the autonomous status renewal, the 25th year auspicious delivery of CIT University ETEEAP to Filipinos residing in the different Philippine islands and those working abroad, our enhanced services to an ever-increasing patronage, our academic performance, and our student successes, and for the many other blessings that were endowed to us. The Commission on Higher Education, through CMO number 7, dated September 16, 2024, has once again granted Cebu Institute of Technology University the autonomous status valid until 2027. The Manual of Regulations for Private Higher Education defines autonomy as the special regulatory treatment and benefits accorded by the Commission to certain higher education institutions for demonstrated and consistent adherence to high standards of instruction, research, and scholarship. The autonomous status is therefore granted by the Commission on Higher Education in recognition of the accomplishments, adherence to quality assurance, and commitment to public responsibility and accountability as a higher education provider. Out of 1,729 private higher education institutions, there are only 77 autonomous private higher education institutions and 15 deregulated private higher education institutions in the country. In Region 7, 5 were declared autonomous: CIT University, Silliman University, University of San Carlos, University of San Jose Recoletos, and University of the Visayas, Maine, while the deregulated private higher education institution is St. Paul University, Dumaguete. CIT University is therefore among the top 4.45% of the private higher education institutions in the country. It is worthwhile to view things in retrospect. In 1978, the Cebu Institute of Technology was recognized by the government as a resource-based institution for engineering courses in the Visayas and Mindanao. In 1980, CIT was recognized by the Cebu City local government as most outstanding institution of learning in Cebu City. Came 1994, CIT was awarded by DOST as the most outstanding academic institution in science and technology for Region 7. In 1999, CIT was deputized to offer the expanded tertiary education equivalency and accreditation program, ETEEAP. In the year 2000, the institution was recognized by CHED as Center of Development for Excellence in Information Technology Education. In 2007, CIT was recognized by CHED as Center of Excellence in Information Technology and as IQUAME Category 8T Mature Teaching Institution, the first in Southern Philippines. In 2008, CIT was again recognized as outstanding institution by the Cebu City government. In 2009, CIT was granted the regulated status for the period 2009 to 2014 per award of distinction signed by then CHED Chairman Emmanuel Angeles. The award was even presented by then President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo on December 10, 2009 in Malacañang Palace, Manila. In 2010, CIT was conferred the university status. Premised by a long history and tradition of academic excellence, in 2016, CIT was granted autonomous status for a period of 3 years from 2016 to 2019. It was also in this year that CIT was recognized by CHED as Center of Excellence in Information Technology Education. In 2019, the university was again granted autonomous status for a period of 2 years from 2019 to 2021. Meanwhile, in 2021, CIT celebrated its 75th founding year, and the validity of the autonomous status was extended from 2021 to 2023. In 2022, CIT received the Philippine Quality Award, or PQA, recognition for commitment to quality management, Level 1. Now, 2024, CIT University was again granted the autonomous status for a period of 3 years from September 16, 2024 to September 15, 2027. Today, we show gratitude to each other for notwithstanding the constraints and obstacles we encountered along the way. Despite our occasional differences and human frailties, we have proven to each other that our problems can be no bigger than the persons that we are. The avenues of life that we have walked on together were filled with obstacles, but as we look back, the path we have traversed are now also littered with the shards of the barriers that we have dismantled. Because of that, many among our ranks have grown stronger in disposition and spirit, becoming conjoined as a team. Those who have worked hard with sincerity have developed their moral sinews, their strength of character. Our years of honest work, the years of struggle to achieve the goals that are now known by us as Sustainable Development Goals. Our collective efforts at sustaining a regenerative education ecosystem have already been rewarded generously with what we have become. What we did together as a community have gradually, slowly, but consistently directed us towards the portal of being persons of character. And so today, we also demonstrate our gratitude to that invisible force that had been with us for all those years of hard work, the source of all goodness and the love that has nurtured humanity. The same divine providence that has nurtured this country, the same one that has carried this institution through the years since 1946. Personally, let me express my gratitude to the management led by Sir Bernick for an enlightened and impassioned governance. For the people who have worked side by side with me, shoulder to shoulder with me. Those who have helped me push my limits beyond the limits that I perceived I am capable of doing. Those whom I pushed beyond the limits of what they perceived they were capable of doing. That in essence are manifestations of persons who have become life artists, people who make their lives as their masterpieces. When they grow together as a team, they are unbeatable. Thank you for whatever we have become. Equally, I am thankful to all of you for what I have become. Congratulations to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Attorney Valencia. Congratulations, everyone. Do we deserve another round of applause, please?
At this point, we're now going to have a 25-minute break.
We can have our health stretching and flexing. Take some light snacks as we relax and listen to the music of our talented hospitality management student. A big round of applause, please. Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to acknowledge the presence of Mayor Raymond Garcia, Cebu City Mayor, together with his Vice Mayor, Honorable Donaldo Hontiveros. We would be glad to hear some words from our honorable guest. Cebu City Mayor, sir. Sir, may
Maayong hapon sa tanan. I'm sure everybody already was acknowledged earlier, so I will no longer acknowledge each and every person. But special mention lang ko kay bago pag naabot ang Vice Mayor sa siyudad sa Sugbo, Vice Mayor Dondon Hontiveros, who by the way was my classmate in Don Bosco Technical High School just a few years ago. And of course, di gina ko kalimtan po si Dean Cora, my teacher in law school, atong hatagag masipang pakpak. Of course, our university president, ug naasad si Mayor June, atong hatagag masipang pakpak. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, maayong hapon kanatong tanan. The great Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Today we gather not just to commemorate a milestone, but to celebrate 25 years of progress, service, and impact. For a quarter of a century, the CIT University's expanded tertiary education equivalence and accreditation program, or ETEEAP, has embodied the very essence of accessible education, giving second chances and empowering individuals to achieve their fullest potential regardless of life's obstacles. This program has not only elevated the lives of countless individuals, but has also strengthened the heart of Cebu City itself. CIT University has long been a pillar of learning in our community, a trusted partner in shaping the workforce, leaders, and innovators who build our beloved city. From the bustling city streets to the quiet barangays, CIT has touched the lives of many Cebuanos by providing opportunities to those seeking to better themselves and their families through education. The university's commitment to lifelong learning aligns perfectly with Cebu's vision of growth and development, ensuring that the people of Cebu remain equipped with the knowledge and skills to thrive in an ever-changing world. To our awardees today, some who I know personally and who are pillars in the Cebu City government, congratulations. Your achievements are a reflection of both hard work and the core values that this program upholds, which are resilience, determination, and the pursuit of excellence. You are living proof that education has no boundaries. Whether you come back to school after years of work, took time off to raise a family, or pursued education to unlock new career paths, your journey has inspired us all. But as we celebrate your success today, let us also remind ourselves that this is only the beginning. I encourage each of you to be lifelong ambassadors of learning, giving back to the Cebuano community, and helping others find their own paths to success. As Mayor of the City of Cebu, full-fledged mayor just last week, just like Vice Mayor Dondon Hontiveros, I would also like, in behalf of the people of Cebu City, to thank the leadership, the faculty and the staff of CIT University. Ato silang hatagag masipang pakpak. Thank you so much for your unwavering commitment to nurture minds and change lives. Your efforts have indeed shaped not only individual futures, but also the future of Cebu. I look forward to seeing the university continue to thrive and serve as a beacon of opportunity for the generations to come. Let this day be a celebration not just of the past, but more importantly, of the future. A future where education is the cornerstone of progress and every Cebuano has a chance to realize their potential. And at this point in time, I implore all of you, as Vice Mayor Dondon Hontiveros and I have been planning for the Sinulog of 2025 this January, which I am proud to announce that the Sinulog for 2025 will go back to its original venue at the Cebu City Abellana or Sports Center, where all of you can finally watch and be amazed at our contingents and the talent of the Cebuanos. Congratulations once again to all our awardees, and thank you to CIT University for 25 years of inspiration. Mabuhi ang CIT! Mabuhi ang Sugbo! Mabuhi ang Sugbuanon! Love the Philippines! And most importantly, love Cebu City. Daghang salamat ug maayong hapon kanatong tanan.
Thank you very much, Mayor Raymond Garcia, the Mayor of Cebu City.
Thank you, sir. We are very grateful for your presence, as well as the presence of our Vice Mayor, Sir Hontiveros. Your presence has inspired us more to strive for excellence.
Yes. Yes, Ma'am Nona.
Thank you so much. Shall we give a big hand to our mayor and vice mayor who are here? All right. So let's settle back as we continue with our program. Everyone should be refreshed by now.
We will continue with the program and have a momentary glimpse of the CIT University ETEEAP history and heritage in the audiovisual presentation CIT University ETEEAP, Reflections and Resolve. Let's watch this.
"2024 CIT University ETEEAP Center and its stakeholders celebrate a quarter of a century of honoring experience as the best teacher." Given to the then Cebu Institute of Technology at the Marriott Hotel, Cebu Business Center, Cebu City on the 11th day of June 1999. The original deputization or certificate of authorization was a blanket authority granted to the colleges of commerce, education, and engineering, which includes architecture and included all the computer academic programs. The authority was for Cebu Institute of Technology to accredit, provide equivalency to, and/or certify the pertinent work experiences, knowledge, or expertise acquired by individuals through formal, non-formal, or informal means, and to confer appropriate academic degree. The deputization was issued by the ETEEAP founding pillars in the persons of Honorable Mona Tumlao Valisno, CHED Commissioner and first ETEEAP Program Chair, and also signed by Honorable Angel C. Alcala, then Chairman of the Commission on Higher Education. In the late 90s, performing schools were identified and invited to actively participate in the program. These performing schools were granted blanket authority to deliver the program. ETEEAP not being adequately understood by a majority of the mainstream and traditional educators, some of these schools met the call with a tepid response at best. A few vocally expressed hesitation and even hostility, branding the program as a backdoor entry system, an instant diploma scheme, and a dilution and spoiler to the belabored total quality education initiatives.
Since the inception of ETEEAP up to the year 2006, Cebu Institute of Technology has produced 7 graduates via the ETEEAP framework. In 2006, Dean Alexander Franco de Lantar was appointed by the then President Gregorio Escario as ETEEAP Director.
I think I deserve a promotion.
Aren't you depriving yourself of the limitless and wonderful opportunities because you have no college diploma?
Usba ang dagan sa imong kinabuhi.
Under ETEEAP, you can have your work and other learning experiences validated and get the diploma you deserve within a short period of time.
CIT ETEEAP. We honor your learnings in life.
Following a substantial commitment of investment in television advertising using the language of its initial market, the anemic trend of producing 1 graduate per year in the ETEEAP framework ceased with the curiously atypical volume of 36 subscriptions in 2007. Through faithful advocacy and persistence, sound policies and reasoned decisions, gradually but consistently, cautious and vacillating college dropouts in the workforce sought admission, graduated, and increased the converts of satisfied, convinced, and loyal college degree holders who earned their credentials via the recognition of prior learning alternative education mechanism. With the modest accomplishments of CIT University ETEEAP Center, ETEEAP Director de Lantar was appointed in 2011 by the Commission on Higher Education as member of the CHED Technical Panel for ETEEAP, a committee of consultants and experts advising the Commission on policies, procedures,
and other crucial issues on ETEEAP. Under the enlightened and indefatigable leadership of University President Engineer Bernard Nicolas Escario Villamor, and notably with the President's impassioned slant towards digital and social media marketing, incentivization, empowerment, and training, among others, the University ETEEAP Center experienced an unprecedented increase in enrollment. This catapulted the Cebu Institute of Technology as a dominant, trusted, and governmental regulations compliant ETEEAP deputized institution. President Villamor, a veritable role model in involving the entire university community in the ETEEAP advocacy, often refers socially influential applicants to the program. President Villamor also sent the ETEEAP Center to Dubai, beginning the pioneering efforts at internationalizing the subscription base of ETEEAP. The CIT University ETEEAP Center steadfastly and consistently practiced a set of operational routine. These practices, benchmarked by ETEEAP centers of other HEIs, are the following: strong sense of vision mission, advertising, visibility of a team of champions, empowerment to a brigade of qualified professional staff, decent compensation to staff, development and training of staff, OBE competency-based equivalency and ASEAN qualifications reference, framework principles and practices, compliance with laws and regulations, and standardization of the center's processes and procedures. Today, ETEEAP Director Delantar stands as the longest-serving ETEEAP Technical Panel member of CHED, serving an unprecedented tenure of 7 consecutive uninterrupted terms.
With the ascendant popularity and prestige of ETEEAP, the passage of the ETEEAP bill in Congress, and the relentless efforts of ETEEAP advocates, the degree acquisition education modality is now institutionalized and is recognized abroad, including foreign credentialing services of the United States, Canada, Australia, Europe, and other leading economies.
This year, 2024, CIT University ETEEAP celebrates a quarter of a century of honoring experience as the best teacher and awards its lifelong learning exemplars the most natural and sound forward representatives of the CIT University ETEEAP Center in the awardees' respective workplaces and communities.
This year, 2024, CIT University ETEEAP has set its foot in 44 countries globally, an uncommon achievement among ETEEAP deputized HEIs.
This year, 2024, CIT University confronts a volatile and uncertain future with flexibility and resilience at its finest, a spirit with boldness and daring, propelled by an engaged and involved CIT University community.
CIT University ETEEAP, a quarter of a century affirming experience as the best teacher, concretizing regenerative education in the ETEEAP lifelong learners. All hail Maroon and Gold.
With that brief glance at ETEEAP, more questions are likely to pop up in the minds of our audience.
For the benefit of our guests and audience, Ma'am Nona, what is ETEEAP in essence?
In essence, Sir Bob, ETEEAP is an alternative academic credentialing and assessment avenue where a college potentially re-engaged learner or simply a college dropout who is a Filipino, at least 23 years, and who has acquired relevant and meaningful experiential learning from the workplace, may come to CIT University to have his or her prior learning evaluated, validated, and recognized, culminating in a grant of a college diploma.
Which in CIT University's system is not any different from the regular college diploma. And we have already produced several hundreds, if not thousands, of graduates in this alternative education modality.
Right, Sir Bob. And the ETEEAP candidates are not just from Cebu, but many are off-island and foreign residents.
Ma'am Nona, we will now listen to the quarter-of-a-century ETEEAP status report from the CIT University ETEEAP Coordinator for Non-Technical Programs, Mrs. Sarah Faye Sharon Gabriel.
Mr. President, Vice President for Administration, Vice President for Academic Affairs, members of the CIT University community, on behalf of the ETEEAP Director, the CIT University ETEEAP Center is pleased to report the following. Preliminaries. The CIT University ETEEAP Center received the ETEEAP deputization on June 11, 1999 for 3 colleges, namely the College of Education, the College of Commerce, and the College of Engineering and Architecture. Later, the College of Computer Studies spun off from the College of Engineering and Architecture. The Certificate of Authority was received by the then First Vice President of Cebu Institute of Technology in a CHED-conducted program at the Marriott Hotel. Leadership and championing. Dean Alexander Franco A. Delantar was appointed as ETEEAP Director in 2006. Championing of the ETEEAP advocacy and pushing for progress is essential for ensured and sustained growth. The positions of ETEEAP coordinators, assistant coordinators, and other special coordinators ensured that the director's presence is replicated. Fees and collection restructuring. The fees restructuring is essential for facilitated fees computation. With the restructuring of the fee structure and collection, thanks to the Finance and Accounting Office, fees volume and collection expediency improve the ETEEAP Center's long-term sustainability. Training of assessors and advisors. Increasing the absorptive capacity of the ETEEAP Center is essential for sustained growth. The ETEEAP Center conducted 10 advisor assessor accreditation trainings and 4 re-accreditation trainings in recent years. To date, the CIT University ETEEAP has 101 CIT University ETEEAP accredited advisors and assessors, increasing the absorptive capacity of the ETEEAP Center to 750 actively engaged subscribers. Increasing the absorptive capacity of the ETEEAP Center is an essential ETEEAP infrastructure. Standardization of processes. The thinking out, soul-searching, and redesigning of processes and forms lead to standardization in most of the processes of the ETEEAP Center. Staffing. The approval by the top management of the increase in the number of the staff and the incentivization of ETEEAP advisorship and speakership undoubtedly increased the productivity of ETEEAP Center. Marketing. With the valuable support and assistance of CORE, the university's marketing arm, the CIT University ETEEAP is stretching its long, loving arms to qualified prospective applicants. Digitalization. The assistance of the Quality Assurance Office, the digitalization of the ETEEAP processes, and the canning by MIS of the GE courses in the learning management system unburden the advisors of intervention activities, resulting to the increased absorptive capacity of the CIT University ETEEAP Center. We intend to digitalize the OBE process in the fundamental core courses of each of the offered academic degree programs. Physical facilities. In 2008, the ETEEAP Center shared an office with CMBA Graduate School. With the generosity of management and its appreciation of the potential of CIT University ETEEAP, we hope to move to the larger ETEEAP Center, complete with a reception counter and space, a lounging room, office of the ETEEAP Director and coordinators, a spacious lecture room, a conference room, consultation area with cubicles, showroom, and a pantry. Deputized programs. 12 bachelor's degree programs are currently deputized. AB Communication has just been deputized. Hospitality Management and Tourism Management has just been visited for recertification. 2 programs, namely BS Psychology and AB English, are currently in the application stage. 7 programs will submit this year for recertification. Subscription status. From 1999 to 2006, or 7 years, the then Cebu Institute of Technology received 32 applications. It graduated 7 only. In 2007, CIT admitted 45 applicants to the various programs within the ETEEAP framework, or an increase in subscription of 4,400%. We graduated 41 ETEEAP candidates out of 45 enrollees, or a graduation rate of 91.11%. Last year, 2023, we admitted over 500 applicants into the program, of which also over 500 graduated. We have gone so far since 2006. This year, 2024, we have over 600 enrollees, and the year is not even over yet. To date, enrollment is 1,233.33% increase over the 2006 enrollment level. OFW subscription. CIT University ETEEAP was purely a local operation in the first decade of its operation. There were a few OFWs that were enrolled in the second decade of operation, but the enrollment began to dramatically pick up after President Villamor sent and spent for the CIT University ETEEAP Center to go to the Middle East and organize a mass presentation of CIT University ETEEAP's unique service propositions. This year, 2024, CIT University has successfully set its footprint in 44 countries and territories worldwide. On behalf of the ETEEAP Director, I carry the voice of the CIT University ETEEAP Center in conveying its appreciation and gratitude on the support of CIT University top management to the ETEEAP advocacy, a support not common among higher education institutions. Mr. President, and the rest of the CIT University management and the university community, with you as our inspiration, CIT University ETEEAP is poised to do more for the next 25 years to come. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ma'am Sharon Gabriel, for that status report. We would like to acknowledge the presence of our Cebu City Councilor, Honorable Francis Espares. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your presence.
So with regards to the status report, Ma'am Nona, how is that for growth and success?
Yes, Sir Bob, and thanks to the persistence and relentless pursuit of the ETEEAP, center, and its goals. CIT University ETEEAP is not just a pioneer in ETEEAP delivery, but is also a leading national and international implementer of ETEEAP, serving our Filipino diaspora in 44 countries globally.
And here's even more. We'll be asking for the impassioned assistance from our prospective awardees so that the university will be able to help more of our countrymen. We'll now call the core director to explain the rationale of creating a pool of high credibility ETEEAP advocates. Let us usher to the stage the customer experience specialist, Ms. Rafaelisa Diano.
Customer experience author and renowned speaker, Jean Bliss, once shared enthusiastically, "Customers who love you will market for you more powerfully than you can possibly market yourself." Administrative and academic officials, esteemed guests, exemplars, ladies and gentlemen, maayong hapon. At CIT University ETEEAP, we always put emphasis on enriching the ETEEAP candidate's experiential journey, however brief the matriculation may be. Award-winning marketing strategist Lisa Machella rightly remarked, "Happy customers are our biggest advocates and can become our most successful sales team." So when the concept of community ambassadors was in its nascent stages, there was hesitation since reputational risk is an ever-present possibility. The university always frowns upon proposals where a likelihood, however faint, exists that a representative might behave unethically. The risk, however, is outweighed by the perceived benefits when it comes to bestowing trust on awardee alumnus or alumna. The prospective awardees are proven achievers, and as such, peers view them with awe and inspiration. Possessing a high degree of credibility, they have tremendous referent influence over their associates and friends. Furthermore, the prospective awardees themselves have demonstrated a certain degree of loyalty towards CIT, their alma mater. World-renowned authority on customer loyalty and service innovation, Chip Bell, revealed, "Loyal customers, they don't just come back. They don't simply recommend you. They insist that their friends do business with you." Well, verily, computer scientist Dharmesh Shah mirthfully said, "The more advocates you have to the finance, the fewer ads you have to buy." So this is the core of the memorandum of agreement that is about to be signed. The university doesn't have to deploy marketing people to the communities that we serve. We simply recognize that we have achiever alumni in the community willing to do good to their alma mater, whom they love, and the community within which they live. After all, what better could be done to a non-traditional learner than encouraging the re-engaged learner to consider an alternative degree acquisition modality that might very likely meet his deepest educative needs and special circumstances in life. Zig Ziglar, one of the greatest motivational speakers, proclaimed, "You will get all that you want in life if you help enough other people get what they want. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Rafi Diano.
For the memorandum agreement signing, I will now call our leader, President Bernard Nicolas Villamor, to proceed to the long table at the front. I will also request Attorney Corazon Evangelista Valencia to witness for the university the inking of the signatures.
Likewise, we request Attorney Joseph Johnson Sevilla, Finance Director, Finance and Accounting Office, to assist. We also call Attorney Hannah May Mata to assist the parties. Also, we are inviting Dr. Alexander Franco Delantar, ETEEAP Director, to join the group.
We also request the first batch of community ambassadors, together with their escorts, to act as their instrumental witness. Mr. Grehe Abangan, Dr. Jubert Jasser Abiliana, Mr. Harold Alcontin, Miss Irish Dawn Andrade, Dr. Princess Kate Belanizo, Dr. John Limuel Bontigao, Mr. Frigire Chanhueco, Honorable Democrito Diamante, and Sister Rowena Dibdib.
We request also the technical staff to document this momentous occasion with candid camera captures. We would like to request each batch of community ambassadors to take time to pause after signing, and thereafter we will be calling the next batch. So there will be a group photo op after signing. Group photo op for each batch before we will calling the second batch or the next batch of community ambassadors. May we now request everyone at the long table to please stand for the photo opportunity, group photo opportunity.
We would like also to request them to show
The signed MOA.
yes.
All right, you may continue signing the other pages of the document when you return to your table. At the moment, we shall be calling the next batch of community ambassadors.
All right, and now we call the second batch of community ambassadors, flanked by their escorts and instrumental witnesses. Ms. Jude Gabato, Mr. Danilo Gomez, Major Irvin Hibaler, Mr. Mark Anthony Lau, Engineer Rolly Dagunan Linogao, Ms. Cheryl Lutero, LPT, Ms. Griffins Malazarte, and Ms. Pamela Mantuhak. right. Thank you very much. Before we will call the names of the final batch of community ambassadors, we would like to recognize again the presence of one of our community ambassadors, an exemplar, who is the mayor of the municipality of Tuburan, Honorable Timocrito Aljun Diamante. Sir, we just want to
Thank you,
recognize
sir. Thank you, sir, for your presence. And so, our final batch of community ambassadors with their instrumental witnesses, Architect Daniel Christopher Pastor, Architect Pastor, Miss Myra Lapitan, Engineer Stephen Ray Porciado, Engineer Ryan Tating, Mr. Jonathan Tumulag, Miss Karen Kate Yamaguchi, our loyal social media presence volunteer, Sir Rainier Bueno, For photo opportunity, we would like to request everyone at the long table to please stand, face the camera, and show the copy of the MOA they have signed to the camera.
Thank you. Thank you to our community ambassadors. The university and the ETEEAP Center wish you all the best in our collaborative endeavor.
Let us give everyone a big hand. We will have a short intermission number as we transition to the awarding ceremony.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the zenith of the quarter of a century anniversary celebration, the awarding of the CIT University ETEEAP Lifelong Learning Exemplars.
The lifelong learning exemplars are our poster personalities graduates via the ETEEAP framework and who had demonstrated persistent, sustained learning, achievement, and success after their graduation via the CIT University ETEEAP.
We shall now request to give a background about the awards. The OIC of the Student Success Office, Engineer Erlene Ivy Rago.
The essence of our office is supporting student success. ETEEAP candidates are no exception. Reportedly, the CIT University ETEEAP framework has already produced thousands of graduates. The university has always maintained in its policy of standard acceptability that states, assessment must conform with the standard of quality acceptable to employers and the academe, consistent with the practice of the profession and international standards. In other words, the graduate quality expected of the mainstream programs shall roughly be the same quality of the graduates in the ETEEAP framework. The expanded tertiary education equivalency and accreditation program is an education delivery system that recognizes prior learning, mostly from work experience, but also includes all other forms of learning obtained through formal, informal, and non-formal modalities. Because of these non-conventional sources of learning, the yardstick used in the mainstream cannot be used in the ETEEAP framework without the university addressing serious complications which may not be immediately resolvable. The Latin awards that may be given to the academically successful graduation candidates therefore could not be appropriately awarded to achieving ETEEAP graduates. Furthermore, life successes achieved by our ETEEAP candidates are largely unequal, and the classic dilemma of applying the same mathematics to apples and oranges will come into play. This is the reason why the concept of awarding lifelong learning exemplarity was born. For the first time in the history of ETEEAP administration among higher education and institutions in the country, a likely viable concept of recognizing achievement in this increasingly recognized legitimate credentials acquisition mechanism is born. The initial list of nominees was generated by the CIT University ETEEAP advisors or assessors, screened by the ETEEAP Center comprising of the ETEEAP Director, Coordinator for Non-Technical Programs, Coordinator for Technical Programs, and Assistant Coordinator, assisted by our ETEEAP secretaries. A customized ranking rubric was used in the initial selection. The tentative list was arrived by a unanimous decision of the screeners and was submitted to the Academic Council for review and approved by the top management. Although initially ranked, the list is now presented in alphabetical order and contains, among others, an abbreviated resume of each of the nominee achievers. The awards that will be given today are not exclusive. Definitely, there are achievers out there who will be awarded in the next awarding ceremonies. The University Student Success Office congratulates all of the awardees, and we honor your successes as much as we honor your learnings in life. All hail Maroon and Gold.
Thank you, Engineer Rago.
We would like to acknowledge the presence of Cebu City Councilor, Honorable Jocelyn Joy Pescara.
Thank you for gracing our event, Honorable Pescara.
At this juncture, we'll request the National Advocate of ETEEAP, nationwide ETEEAP speaker, multiple-term member of the CHED ETEEAP Technical Panel, and champion for the CIT University ETEEAP, to call the awardees. Ladies and gentlemen, the CIT University ETEEAP Director, Dean Alexander Franco A. Dilantar.
We will also call President Bernard Nicolas Villamor to present the CIT University Lifelong Learning Exemplar Award. May I also call Attorney Corazon Evangelista Valencia to assist the President. The technical staff and the media shall capture in images the prompt and glamour of the moment.
The awardees declared today are by no means the only lifelong learning exemplars. There are other lifelong learning exemplars who will be awarded in future awarding ceremonies. I will now herald in the declared awardees for today's celebration in alphabetical order. Ladies and gentlemen, our first awardee. Where's my fanfare? Mr. Reggie Abangan. The awardee graduated through the ETEEAP framework in June 2023 with a degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management. He is a multifaceted marketing technology leader with a strong background in Salesforce CRM, Marketing Cloud, marketing and automation, email marketing, and SEM in multiple industries, including SaaS, IT, BPO, FMCG, e-learning, aeronautics, government, utilities, and tech. He used to work with ABS-CBN Cebu and designed and implemented multiple lucrative marketing campaigns with deeply rooted professional values and knowledge, enabling achievement of desired results. Equipped with more than 12 years of experience in Salesforce automation, Salesforce analytics, social customer service, social listening, digital marketing automation, and marketing operations, the awardee is a power marketeer. He is currently a CRM marketing manager, George and Matilda Eye Care via Acquire BPO Sales, and a marketing operations leader and social suite via Booth and Partners Incorporated. Number 2, lifelong learning exemplar, Dr. Jupert Jasser Abellana. Dr. Abellana is a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering graduate of ETEEAP of October 2017. He earned his Doctor in Business Management, DBM, is a registered chemical engineer, registered chemical technician, and took the licensure examination as a top-notcher. Licensed Professional Food Technologies and Certified Lean Six Sigma Green Belt. He is an active member of the Philippine Institute of Chemical Engineering. Again, he finished top 7 in the Chemical Technician Board Examination of 2018. He is the Vice President for Industry, Philippine Institute of Chemical Engineers, Iligan Bay Chapter. His research paper was awarded Best Research Abstract this year, 2024. Number 3, lifelong learning exemplar, Mr. Harold Alcontin. The awardee is an ETEEAP January 2024 graduate of Bachelor in Public Administration. He is the Senior Administrative Assistant to the Cebu City Government, MICS CCDRRMO, from November 2012 up to the present. He established the Maligon Awards assessment and held field validation of all barangays of the city to assess their capability and preparedness for any disaster and emergency. He launched the 5K program that discussed 4 thematics of disaster management and regularly conducted fire prevention tips, use of fire extinguisher and LPG demonstration, things which are usually taken for granted but can save countless lives. The activities aim to help the residents in every barangay to enhance disaster preparedness for a resilient community. He received multiple awards, Mayor Special Awards from 2012 to 2024 for outstanding performance and contributions to public safety and disaster response in Cebu City. Number 4 in our list of lifelong learning exemplars, Miss Irish Dawn Andrade. Miss Andrade is an ETEEAP December 2020 graduate of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in General Business Management. Miss Andrade is currently the Digital Marketing Manager of Open Look Business Solutions. She worked as Director of Client Services in NUMI Global from June 2021 to November 2022. Earlier, she worked as Customer Experience Manager of LYFE or Life Fuel from January 2019 to June 2021. Much earlier, she also worked as Inspection Manager of Mobile from January 2018 to December of the same year, and as Project Manager and Procurement Specialist of Commerce Lab from June 2017 to January of 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Irish Dawn Andrade. And number 5 on our list as lifelong learning exemplar, Dr. Princess Kate Belaniso. Dr. Bilaniso graduated ETEEAP in October of 2014 with a degree of Bachelor in Public Administration. Post ETEEAP, she earned a doctor's degree in Public Administration. She is consultant and coordinator of the Philippine Sports Commission and vice chairman, management sector representative from 2023 up to the present. Dr. Bilaniso is also corporate operations and marketing manager of Heiko Family Holdings Incorporated, the holdings company that owns Sport Restaurant from 2019 up to the present. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Princess Kate Bilaniso. Our next match of awardees. Number 6, Lifelong Learning Awardee, Dr. John Lemuel Buntiga. Dr. Buntiga graduated through ETEEAP in October 2017 with a degree in Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in General Business Management. Dr. Buntiga, after ETEEAP, earned his master's degree in business and without break pursued his doctorate degree in business administration and completed the same within a 3-year time frame. He is an NC certificate holder, NC2 Consumer Electronic Servicing, NC1 Mechatronic Servicing, and NC2 Electrical Installation and Maintenance. He is a 6 Sigma certificate holder, green and yellow belt holder. Dr. Buntiga was awarded Best Technical Trainer Awardee by Uno Steel Electronics Incorporated in 2011 and Most Improved Sales Representative Award of Unitel Electronics Incorporated, December 2012. Next awardee, Mr. Frigeray Chanhueco. Mr. Chanhueco is an ETEEAP graduate of June 2021. He graduated Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Banking and Financial Management. He is a unit manager through Life UK from 2017 to 2023, a financial consultant. Through Life UK 2014 up to the present, personal financial wealth coach from 2019 up to the present, an entrepreneur since 2023, a CEO and CFO of DC Food and Beverage Corporation, shareholder of Don Macchiato's, LG Garden Walk Mactan, and Chatswood AS Fortuna, founder of the Hacienda Hermana Coconut Farm, and founder of Philippine. Ladies and gentlemen, Frigeray Chanhueco. Number 8 of the Lifelong Learning Exemplar, the Honorable Democrito Diamante. Honorable Diamante graduated in ETEEAP March of 2018 with a degree Bachelor in Public Administration. Former Vice Mayor of Tuburan, Cebu, he was elected mayor during the 2019 elections. VMLP National Executive President and regular member of ULAP Union of Local Authorities of the Philippines. A founder of the Tuburan Coffee, continued his passion in agriculture by planting coffee in the years 2012, currently covering 3,000 hectares of coffee over 29 barangays. He is also the founder of the Bamboo Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Democrito Diamante. The next awardee is Sister Rowena Dibdib OSE. The advisor, Mr. Alan Delantar, will receive the award. Sister Rowena Dibdib graduated in ETEEAP of October 2017 and graduated Bachelor of Science in Office Administration. The Venerable Sister is a professed contemplative nun in the Augustinian order, the first Filipino Augustinian monaca in the monastery of Genova, a vocation directress of the Monastero Agostiniani di Santa Chiara de Montefalco et San Sebastian in Genova, Italy. After her graduation in 2017, the Venerable Sister was designated as the liturgist of the Monastery Community Econome 2024 to the present. The 10th awardee, lifelong learning exemplar, Miss Jude Gabato. Miss Jude Gabato graduated in ETEEAP in 2023 with a degree Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in General Business Management, a former SK counselor of Barangay Guadalupe, an eyebrow embroidery artist and auditor of Makeup Artists Club of Cebu, a graduate of International Academy of Aesthetic Sciences, an entrepreneur, owner of different businesses, namely Jude Gabato Salon, Kopkon Thai Spa, and JG's Apartment and Room Leases. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jude Gabato. We will have a batch pose for the second batch, the 5 lifelong learning awardees. Eleventh awardee, lifelong learning exemplar, Mr. Danilo Gomez. Mr. Danilo Gomez is an ETEEAP March 2014 graduate of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management. He is a nutrition specialist of Nestle Philippines from 2021 up to the present. He is a recipient of numerous recognitions for Nestle nesting product, achieving and exceeding company expectations in sales and goal targets. Our awardee is an expert in organizing and continuing medical education. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Danilo Gomez. Number 12 in the list of lifelong learning awardees, the towering Major Irvin Hibaler. Major Hibaler is an ETEEAP February 2023 graduate of Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering, Chief of Public Policy Studies Division at the Office of Strategic Studies and Strategy Management of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Formerly served as a military assistant to the Anti-Terrorism Council Program Management Center, or ATC PMC, at the Philippines. Senior CBRN Liaison Officer, Assistant to the Executive Director of the ATC PMC. Supports the center in developing the national action for critical infrastructure protection under the National Counterterrorism Strategy of 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, a lifelong learner, Major Hibaler is pursuing his doctor's degree at the University of the Philippines in environmental diplomacy. Ladies and gentlemen, Major Erwin Hibaler. Number 13 in our list, Mr. Mark Anthony Lau. Mr. Mark Anthony Lau graduated in ETEEAP in August of 2022. Graduated Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in General Business Management. A Division Manager, Bachelor's Realty and Brokerage Incorporated from 2013 up to the present. A consistent top agent in the realty business since 2015. In 2023, he received 13 Top 1 awards, and in 2022, he was awarded 12 Top 1 awards. Owner and Chief Executive Officer of the Disenyo Cebu. Recipient of multiple awards since 2015 in the field of realty and brokerage. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Anthony Lau. Number 14, lifelong learning exemplar, Ms. Myra Lapitan. ETEEAP of 2010 graduate. Graduated Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in General Business Management. She is the president of the Jomara Agri and Food Supply Corporation since 2018. She is also president of the Jomara Equipment and Marketing Corporation since 2015. She is also president of the Jomara Construct Corporation since 2015 and president of the Jomara Land and Property Ventures Incorporated since 2013. My honor to present Ms. Myra Lapitan. Number 15, lifelong learning awardee, Engineer Rolly Dagunan Linugao. Engineer Linugao will be represented by Engineer Lowell Ratilia, the chair of the Electrical Engineering Department. Engineer Linugao graduated in February of 2023 graduated with a degree Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. An electrical engineer with extensive experience in power generation, particularly with industrial power generators that range in capacity from 20 kVA to 1,500 kVA and switch gear. Technical Supervisor, Power Gen at Doha, Qatar from August 2021 to June 2024. He has general skills in general operation and maintenance and achieved multiple certifications in electrical engineering. We will have the posterity pose for this third batch. of awardees. The next life, number 16, lifelong learning exemplar, Miss Cheryl Lutero, LPT, to be represented by the advisor, Dr. Mary Loy Singson. Graduated in ETEEAP of July 2022. She graduated Bachelor in Elementary Education, major in General Education, and 9th placer of the April 2023 Special Professional Licensure Examination for Professional Teachers in the Elementary, held at the Middle East and Singapore. An assistant teacher and cover teacher of the OFAS Global School from 2022 up to the present, a teaching assistant, admin staff of the academic office of the Royal International School in 2017 to 2022, and an English support as a support teacher of the English support department for year 1 to 6. Number 17, lifelong learning exemplar, Miss Griffins Malasarte. Miss Griffins Malasarte graduated through ETEEAP in October of 2016. She is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in General Business Management. She owns the GMO Fashion Collections Boutique. She is also the top 1 donor of the Rotary Foundation Philippines, a recipient of multiple awards for Rotaract and DSW Region 7, and an active participant to multiple civic and social activities, including the Sangguniang Kabataan Rotary Club of Cebu South. My honor to present Ms. Griffins Malasarte. Number 18, lifelong learning exemplar, Miss Pamela Mantuhak. Ms. Mantuhak is an ETEEAP graduate of March 2016, and she graduated Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management. She is the Vice President of Finance and Administration from 2024 up to the present of Sunvic Agro Builders Incorporated. She is also the Managing Officer from 2019 up to the present of Sunvic Agro Business Incorporated, an Admin Officer of and Executive Secretary to the Board from 2016 to 2019 of the Duros Group Sunvic Holdings Company Incorporated, and Managing Officer from 2017 to 2019 RFB Foundation, and Corporate Secretary from 2017 up to 2019 Surrender to God Foundation Incorporated. Number 19, lifelong learning exemplar, Architect Daniel Christopher Pastor, the first ETEEAP graduate who topped the PRC licensure examination. ETEEAP graduated ETEEAP October 2013. Bachelor of Science in Architecture. Architect Daniel Christopher Pastor is a comprehensive development planner and architect in Palompon Institute of Technology from 2022 up to the present. He is author of the approved Pit Land Use Development Plan as required by Republic Act 11396, an architect of 23 infrastructure projects for the State University campus. The advisor of Architect Daniel Christopher Pastor is Architect June Bayaton, the chair of the Architecture Department. Number 20, lifelong learning exemplar. Engineer Stephen Ray Porciado. Engineer Porciado graduated in ETEEAP January 2024 with a degree Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering. He works in Images Med General Trading Corporation since February 2019 in Kuwait. Recently acknowledged with exceptional service and commitment in excellence at Images Diagnostic Center of 2024. 18 years intensive work experience, both local and international, relevant to his work field of profession. He received awards for outstanding performance and valuable contributions during tenures at the Dar Al-Shifa Hospital and Images Diagnostic Center. Ladies and gentlemen, Engineer Stephen Ray Porciado. The last batch of awardees for the Lifelong Learning Exemplar Awards. Number 21, Engineer Ryan Tating. ETEEAP, April 23 graduate, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. 15 years of combined experience as an electrical engineer in the construction of government projects in Saudi Arabia. Works as technical manager in Gidaya Resort Core Project, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Member of the Saudi Council of Engineers with membership number 153292 and registered master electrician, BRC SPLE board examination in Riyadh, April 2023, and registered electrical engineer, PRC SPLE board examination in Riyadh of June 2024. Engineer Ryan Tating. Number 2022 Lifelong Learning Exemplar, Mr. Jonathan Tumulak. Mr. Tumulak graduated in ETEEAP in July of 2021. He is a graduate of Bachelor in Public Administration. He is an executive assistant too of the city government of Talisay since 2019. He is barangay councilor and barangay captain of Lawaan 1, Talisay City, and appointed as the chief of City TODA, City of Talisay, or Traffic Operations and Development Authority, in an acting capacity. After his graduation, he was appointed as permanent chief of City TODA. He is also a Lawaan 1 Urban Poor organizing. I am honored to present Mr. Jonathan Tumulak. Number 23 awardee, Lifelong Learning Exemplar, Ms. Rosel Velayo, LPD. The award will be received by Dr. Mariloy Singson. Ms. Velayo graduated in ETEEAP in July 2022. graduated Bachelor of Elementary Education. Her licensure success is marked by an achievement of 4th place in the June 2024 Special Professional Licensure Examination for Teachers in the Middle East, reflecting exceptional proficiency in teaching. Her current role at British International School, serving as a teaching assistant since August 2020, effectively building constructive relationships with students and supporting their academic progress through structured learning activities. She has experience as learning support assistant, worked at multinational school Riyadh from March 2015 to June 2019, providing guidance and support to students with learning difficulties, including special needs, and contributing to their educational and emotional well-being. Number 24 awardee, Miss Karen Kate Yamaguchi. Ms. Karen Yamaguchi graduated in ETEEAP of June 2021. Graduated Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in General Business Management. She is owner of Grit for Kids Creatives English Academy. Also, an owner of English Clover School since 2014. She is the Chief Executive Officer of the Kate Bless Creatives Company Limited of Japan, the Chief Operating Officer of Nexus Vision Pro Philippines since 2023, and producer and founder of Grit for Kids International since December 2021. My honor to present Ms. Karen Kate Yamaguchi. And the last but never the least, our 25th lifelong learning exemplar, Engineer Manolito Ibanez Jr., who will be here represented by the advisor, Engineer Kirsten Gail Miaga. Engineer Ibanez graduated in February 2023 of Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering, a fire safety engineer working at the Ministry of the Interior at the State of Qatar. Served as forensic chemist at the Fire Laboratory Service Bureau of the Fire Protection National Headquarters for 10 years. Chemical Technician Licensure Examination National Level, 8th placer. And the Bureau of Fire Protection National Headquarters from July 2019 up to the present. Ladies and gentlemen, our last set of awardees of the lifelong learning exemplars. Be requesting the advisors who can come up stage for a posterity pose. All together, advisor for Mr. Gregory Abangan, Mr. Alan Delantar. For Dr. Jupert Jasser Abeliana, Engineer Vera Marie Lanaria. Mr. Harold Alcontin, Mr. Marvin Ian Nieri. For Miss Irish Dawn Andrade, Sir Ronaldo Puzon. I thought this is already Dr. spelled SR. For Dr. Princess Kate Belaniso, Mr. Alan Delantar. For Dr. John Lemuel Buntigao, Mr. Ronald Puson, Mr. Frigere Chanhueco, Ms. Junay Saparia. For Honorable Democrito Diamante, Mr. Alan Delantar. For Sister Rowena Dibdib, Socorro Mahinay. For Mr. Jude Gabato, Marieto Horcales. For Mr. Danilo Gomez, Mr. Joel Estudillo. For Major Irvin Hibaler, Engineer Charlie Villarba. For Mark Anthony Lau, Alan Delantar. For Miss Myra Lapitan, Mr. Alan Delantar. For Engineer Rolly Linogao, Engineer Lowell Ratilia. For Miss Cherel Lutero, Dr. Mary Loy Singson. For Miss Griffin Malazarte, Mr. Joel Estudillo. For Pamela S. Mantuhak, Mr. Alan Delantar. For Architect Daniel Christopher Pastor, Architect June Bayaton. Okay, thank you. And Engineer Stephen Ray Porquiado, Engineer Erlin Ivy Rago. For Engineer Ryan Tating, Engineer Joker Zeta. For Mr. Jonathan Tumulak, Mr. Alan Delantar. And for Miss Rosel Velayo, Dr. Mariloy Singson. For Miss Karen Kate Yamaguchi, Mr. Ronaldo Puzon, and Engineer Manoleto Ibanez, Kristen Gale Miyaga. So these are the champion advisors of the Expanded Tertiary Education Equivalency and Accreditation Program of CIT University, ETEEAP. We will see more of the advisors on stage in the next awarding ceremonies. Can we... Advisors, any? Okay na lang. Okay, let's go. There's this, you know, there is a special bond between advisors and advisees. So they like gravitate towards each other. The bond is very strong even though the engagement is very short. But because the training is so intense, there tends to be a connection that will be established between them that will last indefinitely, will last for a lifetime. Okay. There are some chairs that are got. Anyway, we are still ahead of time. No. Yes, we're very ahead of time, so we will just have this and we will have dinner afterwards. So we can ask the president and the vice president to take the seat. Yeah, they have the floor director. May I also request the coordinators, the assistant coordinator to join. Okay, this will be a real historical post for our children and our children's children. Ma'am Hortil, are you there? Please join us. Okay.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Right? So thank you very much, Dean Alexander Dilantar. And congratulations to your leadership and the outstanding achievement of the SEAG University ETEEAP Center.
That's right. Congratulations to all the awardees. We will now, at this moment, as we settle down, all right. That was a good capture. I was looking at the screen, and that was a good photo with the 25th year right
Yes.
above the head of the group who were taking their pose.
I agree, Ma'am Nona.
So, at this moment, we shall listen to the response of our CIT University ETEEAP poster personality and achiever. Let us welcome Dr. Jasper Jupert Abeliano.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the awardees of the ETEEAP Lifelong Learning Exemplars, I stand before you today filled with gratitude and humility. Thank you to our esteemed university president, faculty, staff, and mentors, as well as distinguished guests for your presence and support. Your recognition of our dedication to lifelong learning is a profound honor. It is a testament to the belief that education is not merely a destination, but a continuous journey. The ETEEAP program has been instrumental in nurturing this spirit within us, providing the opportunities and resources to pursue our educational aspirations. I am humbled to be recognized alongside my fellow awardees, each of whom has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to personal and professional growth. Your dedication inspires us to strive for even greater heights. As we move forward, we pledge to use this recognition as a catalyst to inspire others to embrace the power of lifelong learning. By promoting a culture of continuous education, we can contribute to the betterment of our communities and society as a whole. Thank you once again for this incredible honor, and good evening.
Thank you very much, Dr. Rabillana. Proudly speaking, our engineer. At this point, we will now listen to the response of CIT University ETEEAP poster personality and achiever, Dr. Princess Kate de los Santos Belanizo.
Distinguished guests, our University President, Vice President for Academics, members of the faculty, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the awardees, I am deeply honored to accept this Lifelong Learning Exemplar Award from this prestigious university, my alma mater, Cebu Institute of Technology University. This achievement is a reflection of not just my effort, but incredible support I've received along the way. Being a graduate of CITU ETEEAP has played a key role in helping me reach greater heights in my personal development, especially in my career. The knowledge and skills I acquired have empowered me to seize opportunities and make meaningful contributions to my field. To my advisor, Dr. Alexander Franco Delantar, thank you for your guidance and belief in my potential. Your mentorship has been invaluable. To Sir Alan Delantar, thank you for always reminding me and for pushing me to finish the program, and for keeping in touch even after graduation just to make sure that I landed into a good job. To my former bosses, City Councilor Mary Ann de los Santos and City Councilor Jocelyn Pisquera, who was here with us tonight, thank you for always reminding me to give value to my education. Your commitment to lifelong learning and community service inspires me. You've pushed me to aim higher and believe in my capabilities with my feet still on the ground. I would also want to express my sincerest gratitude to my life coach and my current boss, Commissioner Edward Haico of the Philippine Sports Commission, and the founder of Haico Family Holdings Incorporated, Beverly View Events Pavilion, for your unwavering support, especially during my graduate school studies, and to my current positions, both in private business and in the Commission, has made a significant impact and instrumental in my journey. Thank you for believing in me and providing the resources and encouragement to pursue my goals. Most importantly, I want to thank my daughter, Cheska Dayan, and to my husband, Dr. Philip Ryan Belanizo, who introduced me to this program and made sure that I'll attend my class. Your love and support have been my greatest motivations. To my families, friends, and to our ETEEAP family, my heartfelt thank you for all your support. I may have finished my bachelor's degree a bit late, but this program fulfilled my dream of obtaining a diploma with good grades, and that qualified me to pursue for master's and doctorate degree. Having said, I finished my Doctor in Public Administration degree and having been promoted to executive positions, not to mention the numerous job opportunities offered both in the private and government agencies. It's never too late for others to finish their college education, especially that Cebu Institute of Technology University's expanded tertiary education equivalency and accreditation program is very dedicated in promoting education to be available for everyone, even to those working individuals. This award is a reminder of the importance of numerous growth and the impact of our shared journeys. I hope to inspire others to embrace their own paths of learning, just as I did. Again, thank you for this incredible honor. Let's continue to learn, grow, and uplift one another and become a good citizen of this country. All hail Maroon and Gold. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. De Los Santos Belanizo. We have finally reached the conclusion of our program. And it has been a long yet fulfilling, memorable event. Right, Sir Bob?
Yes, Ma'am Nona.
And for our dinner, may I invite our awardees and escorts first to approach the table first, and the rest of us will follow thereafter. The usherettes and ushers shall be assisting us. We would like to invite also everyone to take photos at our photo booth, which is available during dinner time, located at the right side of the gym, facing the stage at the right. So, this has been Nona Suerte and
I'm Engineer Bob Base,
your hosts for this event. Good evening and enjoy your dinner. Thank you.
Well, I'd like to request everyone this time to please rise as we say a prayer to thank the Lord for the food that we're going to share with each other. Shall we pray? Let's pray. Father, we thank you, God.